Hi, this is Robert Evatt. So, MySpace. If you're like most people, you've probably given up on it about 4 or 5 years ago. Well, Justin Timberlake and a bunch of others have decided to relaunch and revamp MySpace into a completely new experience based totally around music. And I'm here to see how well they did. So here we are at the new MySpace. Now it's got a pretty minimalistic look, probably because I haven't loaded my profile up with graphics yet. But it's a little different in that you don't really friend people, you make connections. Now these connections could be people, or most often they could be artists or comedians or things like that. So I've made connections with Jennifer Chancellor of the world, and I've also made connections with, Patton Oswalt and YouTube, things like that. So let's click on a profile here. Now the best pages here tend to have music on them. It looks like YouTube's does not for some reason. Let us go back. Oftentimes they usually have a bunch of music that you can play. So I know Garbage has some. They generally, yes, they have a set playlist, usually some of their biggest hits here. And then they have, top fans and similar artists and inspired by. So it's pretty interesting that way if you want to try to discover new music, which is, I think, the point of the new MySpace. And so down here you have the deck where you can play songs. See, I've got a queue up here right now. It's Black Keys centric. You can make mixes and share mixes when you make posts, and then you have the radio concept, which just like Pandora and others, it'll play songs from that artist or are inspired by that artist. But you have to know that MySpace is pretty new, so you try to search for some artists and see here, you have a little V by them. That means that they're verified. So, okay, U2's okay. Let's try Nerd Titan Jonathan Colton. And you have a bunch of Jonathan Coltons, none of which are probably the real Jonathan Colton, which, if it matters to you, if you want to find the official stuff, but if you just want to hear music, then that's okay, I guess. The weird thing about MySpace is that it scrolls sideways instead of vertically, which is kind of annoying. It's usable, but it's all right. The quality of the deck is okay. It's functional. I mean, it's easy to set up a mix and share things, so it's not too bad. I'm not sure that MySpace goes well beyond the other music discoveries out there, but it's certainly not a bad shot. And if you're looking to hear some good tunes, you could definitely do worse.